Good morning, everybody. It is the next day, and now I can make the second video that I wanted to for Clown in a Cornfield. I was too tired last night to explain all this. I'm also afraid people are going to get mad. Please don't. You're more than welcome to scroll away. That is totally okay. I just want to, throw some things into the atmosphere that I kind of picked up on that I thought was a whole lot of fun. So here it goes. Now, I'm not sure if it was intentional or unintentional, but I think Clown in a Cornfield is modern day The Crucible of sorts. I mean that Clown in a Cornfield now represents our current political climate, or how one side sees a current political crisis. Now, as to whether Mr. Adam, I think his last name is Cesare, meant to do that, didn't mean to do that, and everything just kind of fell correctly, is on him. I just think it's a very interesting thing. Now, the conclusions I have come from critical analysis, or the best I can do in critical analysis. Now, as to whether or not it falls within my beliefs is nobody's fucking business. So let's dive into this. Oh, also spoilers, all the spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, go ahead and scroll. But I can't make this video without using spoilers. So essentially, Clown in a Cornfield boils down to the elder generations being fed up with younger generations and worried that the younger generations are not going to share the same values as they do growing up. So they dress as clowns and terrorize the children and kill them, all for the sake of preserving traditional values in a town in the middle of nowhere Midwest. And you're probably thinking, oh, well, that's extremely one-sided. However, there are also nods to the needs of, I guess you could say, traditional values, or really not even traditional values, traditional skills. Skills was the word I was looking for. And they do make a point of talking about this, because we have the one self-proclaimed redneck who is hunting to keep his family alive while his father is unemployed, who is also killing clowns. There was one point that was alluding to not being able to use a rotary phone, which, the sheriff was a bad guy anyway, so even if you could dial 911 on a rotary phone, it wouldn't have helped. But in other circumstances, it probably would have helped, and what saved the day at the very end was being able to drive a stick shift. But on the complete other hand, you have the other side dressing as clowns and killing people for the sake of they didn't like them. But that's the alludement. That's what got to me, and this is why I say that this is a modern-day Crucible. And the fact that we call each other clowns now, and they're dressing up as clowns, it's just the fucking cherry on top of everything. I mean, did you read The Crucible? Do you even know what I'm talking about via The Crucible? If you don't know what The Crucible is, The Crucible was a 1960s play written by Arthur Miller, basically describing the Salem witch trials and how nobody was really actually a witch, rather than people were accusing others, one, to get themselves off the stand, and two, getting payback for others in case someone wronged you or whatever. If you haven't read it, or if you haven't seen the play, I fully recommend it. I think it's got Daniel Day-Lewis in it. I think Winona Ryder's in it too. Yeah, you should watch that one too, but definitely you should watch Clown in a Cornfield and make your own judgment via that. Shit, I forgot to tell you the most important part about The Crucible. It was actually a criticism of McCarthyism. Otherwise, I think it was called the Red Scare, where Senator McCarthy started accusing all these fucking senators and everybody else of being a communist. Basically calling it a witch hunt. Now, you get it now? Anyways, go watch The Crucible, and also go watch Clown in a Cornfield. Okay, bye.